Hi everyone, my name is Stephanie. I am an adult services librarian at Santa Clara City Library, Central Park. For this week's DIY craft video, I am going to show you how to create these lanterns in celebration of Diwali, which is the Indian Festival of Lights. When coming up with this craft, I did a lot of research online and saw that there was quite a bit of lanterns geared towards children, and I thought it would be a great idea to create a craft that the whole family could do together. So if you'd like to learn more, please watch this video. So as you can see, I have my supplies laid out in front of me. I have a glue gun that's plugged in. I have 2 sheets of paper, both 8.5 by 11, and a pair of scissors. The paper that I'm using in this video is cardstock. So I'm going to begin with the paper that I'm going to be using on the outside of my lantern, so the paper that's folded. I'm going to begin by folding this sheet of paper hot dog style. So basically the longer side is going to be folded in half, as you can see here. The next thing I'm going to do is create a fold at the end about 1 inch wide, and this step is essential to creating the lantern, and it'll make sense later on as to why. So we are going to cut off this piece of paper, and then we are going to leave it on the side. Remember to hold onto it, as we will need it later on. And then we are going to begin cutting along the folded edge of the paper. So we are going to make sure to leave an allowance of about 1 centimeter or 2 at the top. We are not going to cut all the way through, and we are going to repeat this process until we reach the very end. So as you can see, we are now going to begin the process of gluing the part that we've cut and folded onto the other sheet of plain paper. And the way that I did this was by flipping over the sheet of paper that I had previously worked on and adding glue to the top part of it. And as you can see, I'm adding a substantial amount. And then I am going to go ahead and place it onto the corner of the pink sheet of paper. As you can see, there is about 1 inch or so of the pink that we are seeing that peeks through. We are then going to repeat the process and glue down the bottom part of the green paper. Again, this part got a little bit tricky just because of the way that the paper has been folded and cut. But basically I turned it up and then I added glue, and then I am going to place it onto the pink sheet of paper. My one suggestion would be that once you are able to fold it back in the correct way, you do leave about 1.5 to 2 inches of allowance so that the pink is visible. So as you can see, we have an excess of about 1 inch or so on the right hand side as well as the bottom. And we are going to begin the process of kind of rolling our sheet of paper in this cylinder-like motion. And that is going to make the folds pop out and look rather 3D. And basically we're just trying to make this paper as bendy as possible and give it that curviness that will allow it to take a lantern-like shape. The next thing I'm going to do is grab my glue gun and add glue to that part of pink paper that was visible beneath the green paper. And once we add our glue, we are going to place the rest of our lantern on top of it. And so this will give the lantern the appearance of it being continuous. And basically what you're doing is pressing down the paper to ensure that it is all intact. Given that this is cardstock, it can be a little bit resistant. So just remember to rub the areas that have hot glue And the next thing I'm going to do is grab my glue gun once again and then add a dot of glue to the bottom portion of the lantern. We want that part to be secure as well. So there I am adding glue and then pressing down. So the next thing I'm going to do is grab the extra strip of paper that we had in the beginning of the video, and I am going to add glue to it. And this is going to function as a strap of sorts that the lantern can be hung from. So just adding a dot of glue and then attaching it to the lantern on the inside. And then I'm going to repeat that process on the other side as well. Okay, so my lantern is now complete and this is what the finished product looked like. I hope you give this project a try, and it's really easy to do as an adult, teen, or child. So this craft is really for all ages. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more craft videos by Santa Clara City Library staff. Have a great day.